Steve Guy, everybody.
Steve Guy.
Dance tonight. I don't feel like dancing. You have a lot to do. Stop dancing. Stop.
Steve Guy.
I didn't want to dance. I didn't want to dance tonight. We had so much to do. There's so much to do. There's so
They
much.
want you to dance, Steve. Steve, come on, Steve, man, dance, man. Yeah, Steve. Keep it wild, boy.
That was very provocative at the end. Yeah, thanks. All right. Are you excited?
Dude, I am excited. I was ready. I like the moves, man.
Yeah. You like those moves?
Dude, they were screaming for you.
I'll teach them to you one day.
Dude, I got a couple moves.
Do you?
Yeah.
We saw him with the Super Pimp a couple episodes ago. All right, we got a great show for you guys. Give it up for Radescu Hopkins over here, my co-host. And, of course, our house band, Scratch N Riff, who are going to drop their first original track here tonight for you. All sorts of exciting things going on. Last week, of course, we had our first presidential debate. Did you watch it?
Yeah, I paid attention a little.
Did you really? That surprises me. A lot of people actually think that Mitt Romney won, but a lot of those same people also said there was a bunch of lies and smoke screens. So, I mean, he made a believer out of some. Even Stacey Dash, you know who she is?
No.
No, okay. Well, Stacey Dash, even, she's before your time. But she put out on Twitter that she's actually going to support Romney. She got all sorts of backlash from this. But now here's the deal, Stacey. I almost called you Stacey Dash.
I'm not Stacey.
Here's the deal, Q. Stacey Dash, you see, the only thing that she's most synonymous with
Right.
is Clueless.
Oh, that show.
So, I mean, Clueless, and she's up there with Romney. I'm just saying.
I only pay attention to the Obama
You don't even know. You only paid attention to the Obama part?
I pay attention to the Obama parts.
I think that's like reverse racism. All right. Hey, here's a big fun thing. Pythons are in the news. Woo! Yeah. Sadly, a guy down in Florida ate a bunch of cockroaches and then died right after in a contest to win a python. Did you hear about that?
No, never read.
Yeah. So that's sad and unfortunate. But in good Python news, Hulk Hogan has a sex tape.
Oh, dude.
Yeah. You know, the 24-inch pythons, brother. Yeah, he showed the real python, you know what I mean? Light it up for the Hawkster one time. Yeah. That's what he did in the sex tape. You know, he does that for the fans, but not even the sex tape. The girl did it.
What's that?
And he did this, and she did it. I don't know. That's what he does. What could I say?
Is that when he ripped the shirt off too? That's what also.
Probably, yeah. He came out, ripped it off. Jimmy Hoffa also back in the news. You don't know who Jimmy Hoffa is either.
I don't know nobody in the
Oh
news.
my God. So Jimmy Hoffa was this guy that got buried by the mobsters a long time ago, before we were both born.
That's
Nobody
not funny.
knows where he's buried. So he's back in the news though because apparently they got word that he was possibly buried somewhere in Detroit. So FBI and everybody went there and they went to go dig him up. And of course, this is what usually happens, Q. They did not find Jimmy Hoffa. Democrats were, of course, hoping that they maybe found Obama's swag, but that didn't happen either.
Dude,
I got to keep it even.
dude, I can't
Sorry.
support that. I can't support
I do know
that.
where I know where Jimmy Hoffa's buried, though. I do. I technically know where Jimmy Hoffa's buried. I say technically because I have it on good sources that Jimmy Hoffa can be found in the same place as Pat Shurmur's winning game plan for the Cleveland Browns. In other words, nobody will find it.
I'm clapping because everybody else is clapping.
I know, right? I just made a "we suck" joke. I'm not too fond of that myself, but whatever. We'll deal with it. And finally, folks at LAX recently, they actually stopped a guy because he had smoke grenades, billy clubs, and body bags all in his suitcase. This guy originally is from Massachusetts. Yeah.
Massachusetts is crazy.
So if you think what I'm thinking, right? Guys from Massachusetts throwing smoke bombs, right? Mm-hmm. I'm thinking Mitt Romney got a little cocky, and apparently he's just going to wrap this whole thing up in the next debate. Obama and the body clubs.
Dude,
no?
you can't talk about Obama, man. Like, I can't. We're on the live internet here, and I can't be.
We're not even live. This is pre-taped.
Dude, there's live people here. We can't talk about Obama, man. Like, you know where I'm from, dude? These people, they find out I'm talking about Obama.
It's because you're here. They're all intimidated to laugh because I'm standing next to a black guy, and they're like, oh, he might be voting for Obama. We should probably not. Stacey Dash is a black girl, though, by the way.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I remember that clueless chick.
Yeah, she's hot. She's still hot.
Yeah,
she's like 42.
I read the Entertainment magazine about her.
Did you?
Yeah, dude.
That's where you get all your news.
I read it in Cedar, man. We get that delivered in Cedar over there in East Cleveland and stuff. We live good over there. Entertainment Weekly.
Entertainment Weekly's not ghetto, Q. Your street cred just dropped immensely.
No, can we cut that? Is there any way?
No, we're keeping that in. We're keeping that one in. Anyway, like I said, we have a great show for you. Melissa Reid from Fox 8 is here. Give her a round of applause. We have a local author on our program tonight, Jeff Biasella. And of course, as I said, an original track from our house band, Scratch N Riff. Get up for them one more time. You can play something quick. You can go ahead and make yourself a quick ditty. Oh, all right. And then. Okay, that's good. That's good. All right, thanks. All right, so we're doing something fun. Melissa Reid, I don't know if you've ever seen her on Fox 8. Probably not.
I don't watch the news.
They don't get that in your neighborhoods.
BET, there.
So she's a reporter, and so we thought it would be fun, kind of in honor, I guess, of Melissa being on the show. We have our own reporter who's going to be out on the streets.
Check the weather, girl?
Oh, he's going to check everything. So we'll probably go check in with him here in just a minute. I got to call him up because we don't have awesome technology.
We still get these balls hanging up.
Oh, yeah. I guess we'll point that out real quick. We have a pair of
white balls.
Big white balls.
We have Hulk Hogan dangling over us for the night, folks. So,
I feel like strippers should be in there dancing the
absolutely.
whole time while we're...
All right. We have to cut here because I need Chad to go outside.
At least they're not
Chris.
blue balls.
What?
We got to cut. You guys got to go outside for the next part of the show.
So we're just going to keep talking to everybody?
Yeah, we'll just keep talking to everybody while I call Chris Clem.
All right, well, hey, everybody.
We're going to keep these cameras rolling, see?
Is everybody good? Is everybody enjoying the 5th? I think this is like our 10th or 6th
This is
installment.
only our 4th show here.
It really feels like it's like our
Yo.
8th.
You have to. They're moving because of the lights.
Okay, so this is the
I
part
that,
where, like...
This is the part where I get yelled at because we're not prepared, but I walk everybody through it beforehand, and then...
All right, so our live audience, you pretend like this isn't happening.
Yeah.
Until, like,
This is not happening, live audience. It's going to be the same mic. It's all good. Oh, you have it checked on that? There they go. I'll check it out. All right, so anyway, in honor of Melissa Reid being here, we sent one of our own reporters, Chris Clem, out on the streets, and we're going to check in with him through cell phone. Apparently that's how we're going to do this. Chris Clem, are you there?
Yes, can you hear me?
We can hear you. What's going on outside right now, Chris?
Are we rolling?
Yeah. What's going on outside?
Steve, right now the scene on the street is pure pandemonium. It's another hot night out in downtown Cleveland. I'm reporting live from West 6th, which is the epicenter of Cleveland's nightlife. And as you can see, there are people everywhere.
Chris, you realize West Sixx is right behind us, and it doesn't look like there's anybody out there.
Well, Steve, there's a lot of cars, and I'm guessing this is just the beginning of the night. It's still early. There's still plenty of time to get this Wednesday night hopping here in downtown Cleveland.
What are you hoping to find?
Steve, right now we have people handing out flyers for the Crazy Horse Strip Club. I assume these are two local strippers themselves, because in Cleveland they do double duty, both strippers and street team.
Wow. Q, do you got any questions for Chris, our field reporter here?
Dude,
Could you repeat the question, Steve?
he doesn't take questions?
You better ask.
Listen, can he find me? Is there any possible way he can get it?
Steve, I'm having a hard time hearing you over all the people partying in the streets.
Radescu Hopkins wants Crazy Horse strippers here. Can you make that happen? He wants to know.
Radescu Hopkins wants strippers. Steve, in my years of reporting, I could tell you one thing is good for getting strippers to hang out with you, and that's lots of available coke that you give them for free. Tell Radescu Hopkins that's a tip from me, Chris Clem, street reporter.
All right, we'll check in with you later, Chris Clem. Thanks.
I'll look forward to checking in with you later. Thanks, Steve.
I think that was a no. That was Chris Clem, everybody. Stick around. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be back with some more. All right. Our first guest on the show can be seen at Fox 8 News at 5 and 6 every single night. Please welcome to the show, Melissa Reid, everybody.
Hey, Melissa!
Woo! Thank you. Not like we had any technical
Welcome.
glitches.
Welcome back. Welcome back, Melissa.
Everything is great, yeah.
Yeah, are you happy to be here again?
I am just ecstatic to be a part of this. I love to support local artists as well as local comedians. And then you, Steve. So,
Oh,
I'm
good one.
So I'm
Good
happy
one.
to be a part of this.
her
Absolutely.
jokes are better than yours, Q.
Oh, actually, I was
What's about
thinking Q was hilarious, but Q, you need to be informed. Okay, you cannot vote for Obama just because he's black and gives you an iPhone. That is what is wrong with this America.
I don't know any other reason to vote for. I don't even, what?
Let's talk issues.
Maybe Mitt Romney will adopt you because he needs like a black kid in the family for status quo.
Look, I don't want to live with that guy. You see how that guy lives?
He's got a lot of, yeah, pretty well.
Dude, Obama's such a cool
He has
dude.
like 7 sons. He would not even know if you were there.
See, that's what I'm saying. I'll be unnoticed. I mean, how could you not notice me? I'm the only black guy in the room.
Well,
in that whole.
You love that.
You would be in that awkward family portrait.
Who photoshopped that kid there?
You would stand out. It'd be good.
Like, is this the kid we sponsor from you guys?
Man,
Well,
if anybody
not
tried
sure.
to kill that guy, the sniper would definitely go after me, because I'll just stick out, man. I can't be
Listen,
around.
bottom line, Q, you need to be informed. There will be another vice presidential debate coming up, and you will hear both of the candidates and what
I
they
didn't
have to
even.
say.
When was the first one?
Oh, right.
Last week, remember you watched it?
Oh.
You said you did.
Oh, I thought you
Oh,
said.
right.
I thought you
Wow.
said present.
All right, we're done with
All
you.
right.
We're done talking about you. We need to talk about
We
Melissa.
section him off.
She's our guest. She's our guest.
Thank you so much for having me, Steve.
Oh,
I
you're
was
welcome.
happy to
Thanks
be
for
here.
coming on our show. We had to build up some credibility before we had Melissa on the show. I had to
How'd
sway
that work
her.
out?
Good. Apparently, I mean, you're here, so it worked out well, I guess.
He told me that I would have free Cray vodka. That hasn't happened yet.
You can have free. I would pay for it. It's free to you, and I pay for it. At any rate, I had to name drop just so Melissa would come on our show, and that worked out well.
And you know who he dropped, incidentally, Q?
Who?
Not you, Q.
Chris Van Vliet.
She knows him.
He's like, oh, Chris Van Vliet's here. Chris Van Vliet. Chris Van Vliet. I think he said it 7 times. I am not Chris Van Vliet.
That's not true at all.
Yeah,
Not true at all.
right.
Chris and I are not together.
You was at his
Setting the
house
record
last night,
straight.
right?
As we say in the media, allegedly.
Allegedly.
Right.
All right. Let's talk about what you do at Fox 8, Melissa.
Melissa, I tell the news and I tell the truth Monday through Friday, and I'm happy to be here. I'm from Pittsburgh.
What?
Yeah, I was gonna
What are
keep
you
that a
doing
secret,
here?
maybe till the very end. If the interview went really well and everybody was happy to see you, I was gonna tell them that at the very end.
I like to say Pittsburgh-born, Cleveland adopted.
All right.
Right. So
The whole crowd's like,
See, I
"Nah."
brought them right back in. Right where I chopped them off, they came right back to me.
what brought you into Cleveland from Pittsburgh besides the fact that we're better?
A
But
J-O
what?
to the B, you know?
Oh, that's it, huh?
I didn't know anything about Cleveland, and
Well, now you know that Ohio is the 42nd most livable state in all of America.
winning.
Yeah. Welcome.
Winning.
Welcome.
And what you don't know is there's been no presidential candidate that has not won the election without winning Ohio. So when we're talking swinging,
right.
it's important.
Not like on the playground cue.
No.
Not the playground swings.
Right. Not
Or
the playground
swingers.
swings, not swingers. No. Not like the movies swings.
Well,
none
see,
of
she
that.
just explained it. Like,
Yeah.
now I
That's
know.
what they mean by swing. It could go Democrat, it could go Republican.
you're
I'm
a-
gonna break it down for you.
You're a reporter. That's what you
and
do.
what it means is that the president cannot win the election without winning Ohio.
Go out and vote for Obama, people. Don't vote for Romney. Vote for
All right.
Obama.
Enough of you. We
All
had
right.
enough of
Enough
you.
about his
Anyway.
free
Anyway.
iPhones.
Well, you've reported on a lot of things since you've been here.
Yes, I
Is there
have.
one thing, maybe a couple things that stand out? Maybe like one that really stands out just for whatever reason, and then maybe a favorite moment?
Well, you know what? There's never a lack of news in Cleveland. Some of my
True.
personal favorites was there was a banana that attacked a gorilla in Strongsville. Strongsville on Pearl Road.
It's happening there.
Mean streets of Strongsville.
Yeah.
I think there was a woman who was hit in the face by a turkey in Paynesville. And just
sounds-
some of my personal favorites.
That sounds about right.
Yes.
Yeah.
But I've also gotten to cover things, you know, from sitting down one-on-one with Mitt Romney, as well as Michelle Obama's visit.
Oh, did you guys talk about fashion?
We
You and
did
Michelle?
not, but you know what? She is a great fashion icon.
Yeah.
She is.
I know you love it. If you follow Melissa on Twitter, Melissa Reid, Fox 8, she loves the fashion.
I do. And in Cleveland, I noticed that the heels are either flats or 6-inch stilettos. There's no in between.
That's about right.
Yeah.
Which ones do you like?
All right.
The strippers and the
The
6-inch.
strippers?
You like the strip?
I'm digging
The
the
6-inch heels.
The 6-inch, you
Yeah.
know. And for the classy, it's 6-inch. And, you know, when I'm in the strip club, I like to go a little higher on the heels.
Where did this go?
I'm not sure.
Why are you taking me here? I wouldn't want to talk about
This just went
strippers.
south.
He keeps bringing up strippers.
Because you asked for them to our news reporter.
Yeah.
At any rate, we'll check in here.
Okay.
We're gonna check in with our reporter.
Am I getting like a 10-minute spread here? This is fantastic.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right.
We're gonna check in with Chris Clem, and now you can.
He is
Harass him.
fantastic, by the way.
Oh,
He's a
don't
great
tell
reporter.
him that.
I know, I don't want to lose my job.
No.
Chris, can you hear us?
Steve,
Hey, we're here with Melissa Reid now. We're interviewing her.
Good evening, Chris.
Oh, hello, Melissa. How are you?
Well, are you going after my job?
What was that, Melissa?
I feel like you are trying to take my job.
I could never replace you, but perhaps I could be your fill-in when you're on vacation.
So, Chris, how are the Main Street of West 6 right now? Can you give us a play-by-play?
Right now, West 6th is packed with parked cars and street lights that happen to be currently turned off. I'm huddling here in front of the legal aid office. It's very, very busy right now. I'm sure it's going to pick up any minute.
This is not confirmed. Are there signs of women wearing pleather? Is this true? Confirmed? Not confirmed?
There's one woman by herself wearing what appears to be thigh-high boots. She's currently yelling at an unidentified man on the phone.
No, Chris, obviously your
Do we
safety
get a
is
shot
a
of that?
concern.
Take a shot.
Have you approached her?
I feel like it would be a violation of privacy and reporter ethics. Should I approach her? Are you telling me to?
That's why you wouldn't make it. You can never be afraid to go after the big story.
Can you repeat that again?
She said that's why you'd never make it, because you're too afraid to go after the big story. Chris,
I'm not afraid to chase a story.
are you? It sounds windy. Are you running right now? Are you running after her?
He's
I thought, Melissa Reid, I was not fast enough to catch up with the subject that I was trying to report, but there's another guy walking down the street right now. If we could interview, sir! It's getting very windy out here right now.
Yeah, I can hear that.
Sir, if you would come with me over here. All right, Steve, this is Chris Clem reporting. I finally found somebody to interview. Sir,
What do you have?
sir, what is your name?
Whoa. Is this gonna be on TV?
Right now, we are on Up Late with Steve Dye. I'm Chris Clem reporting live from West Sixx.
I think you're reporting
Right now, he's kissing
there.
his muscles.
He's showing you his muscles?
He's kissing and pointing at the camera. I assume that's for you, Melissa.
Thank you.
Very impressive.
Chris, be careful. I think what you have found
Hey,
is a Chris.
Yes, Steve.
You should be careful out there. It sounds like you've stumbled upon what they call the rare breed of the West Sixx douchebag.
Excuse me, sir. Are you a douchebag?
Yo, bro, turkey, step it back. I ain't no douchebag. My name is Troy.
His name appears to be Troy, Steve. That's not a douchebag name if I've heard one before.
Hey, Lance, you got my ride? Lance!
Lance can hear you plenty fine. We'll interview him after this.
What's up, man?
Do you have any questions for the West
I
Sixx?
think this is worse than
What channel is this gonna be on?
overseas.
This is going to be on uplate-tv.com.
Is that on Dish or cable?
It is on the internet.
Cool. Hey, Lance, come over here.
Is Lance your designated driver?
No, man, I'm driving. Do I look drunk to you? Wait, come here. Give me a breathalyzer, right here.
Chris, are you giving him a breathalyzer?
Steve, he just breathed in my face. My nose is not a breathalyzer test. Steve, he wants to know if he can give some shout-outs. Is that okay?
Well, I mean, we're technically sitting here with Melissa. Let me make sure it's okay with her.
Oh, he can shout out all he wants.
Shout out.
This is about them, not us.
Melissa said you can give a shout-out to anybody you'd like.
All right, I need to give a shout out to my boy T-Dog.
my
T-Dog,
God,
what
this is
it is, brother? I gotta give him a shout out to my boy Tristan. Tristan, what's up? Oh, yeah. One more shout out. Oh, let me give a shout out to my moms. Moms, I know you're in the hospital. I love you. Hey, Lance, you got my car?
Steve, there you have it.
Chris, that was stellar
his
interview
mother.
performance, buddy. We're gonna let you go and get back to our thing in here, but that was amazing. Melissa, do you have any last questions?
No, but shout out to T Diggs and Dogs or whatever his name was. And his
Oh,
moms.
Melissa says shout out to T-Dog.
And his moms.
Oh, Melissa just gave a shout-out to your mom.
Thanks, Melissa. Yeah.
All right, Chris, thanks
All
so
right,
much.
Melissa, thanks for the advice. And Steve, I think this is the last check-in for the night. It's getting pretty chilly out here. And again, it's Chris Clem reporting live from West Sixx, the downtown nightlife capital of Cleveland. Back to you, Steve.
Still not entirely sure what just happened there.
I mean, on a scale of 1 to 10, where's that rank on reporting, Melissa?
Honestly, you know what? He was in the depths of the deep part of West Sixx. And you know what? He was really getting a feel for, talking to people like everyday folk like T-Dog and his mom.
Yeah,
And
absolutely.
so, it's really about the people. And
It's all about the people.
He really just touched the root of what's important. The shout-outs to your mom.
All right.
Oh my gosh, what kind of show is this?
It's the most ridiculous thing on internet television.
Has my credibility been completely shot?
Absolutely. You will never work in this town again after doing this show.
Never.
Melissa, do you have anything that you want to give a shout out to before we're done here?
No,
right
really
now?
just the city of Cleveland and itself, because I'm the biggest fan of the city and people like you, artists, musicians, comedians and people, and I am in such support of you. And so big ups to all of you guys doing what you're doing.
Big ups for from Melissa Reid. We have one more interview coming for you. Jeff Biasella will be with us next. You gonna stick around, hang out with us?
Probably not.
We will not go back to West 6th Street, I promise. Once again, check out Melissa Reid every night, Fox 8, 5, and 6 o'clock on the news. For those of you that watch the news.
Yeah, I'm gonna start.
We'll be back, everybody. Beautiful. Thanks so much, guys. All right, our next guest this evening is a local author. He has a book. We'll get into that a little bit. And he also has a website, kind of goes along with his book, requiredtextbook.wordpress.com. His book is called Required Text, What the Pamphlets College Failed to Teach You. Something close to that. Anyways, please welcome to the stage, Jeff Biasella, everyone.
Jeff Biasella.
Here, have a mic, Jeff. Okay. We're having technical issues. It's all good. It's all good.
Well, hold on. We gotta talk about something first, though.
Yeah, go ahead. What's up? She didn't want to. The girl. She didn't want to stay for you, Melissa Reid. Apparently.
Well, because that's exactly what I wanted to talk about.
You creeped her out, maybe, huh?
I did.
Did you hit on her?
No, I was.
All right, just
I
checking.
gave her the eye like I was going to.
Oh.
A little bit, like four more beers. I was gonna hit on her, but you promised her all the Crave vodka that she could drink.
No,
Right?
certainly not. I've never promised
what she
everybody
said.
all the Crave. She said free Crave. She didn't say all the Crave she could drink, Jeff.
All right, because I was having troubles getting my buff pass counted, and you're offering her free Crave.
I mean, I don't. You
Yeah,
know.
I can't even get my Crave cup filled, dude. I'm a co-host, man.
Look, you gotta sip on it slowly, okay? Can we just get 3 drinks up here? What do you want? Crave and Red Bull?
Well, yeah.
Can we get 3 Crave
I
and
was
Red
just very
Bull?
confused because I took the bus here.
Put it on my
and-
tab. Put it on my tab.
And that was $5. And
I
nobody
parked, it
told
was
me about-
$8.
That's why I took the bus.
It's amazing. Well, look at you. All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What? I'm not buying all these Crave things.
20.
We're grown men.
We're gonna have a conversation.
We're gonna need more than one.
You guys are all right. Let's
okay.
get on point here.
Okay.
Jeff, in case I screwed it up, the full name of this book you've been working on. Required?
It's, required text.
Yeah.
What the pamphlets
I got that right.
failed to mention
I think I got that right.
about college. You got none of that right. You got
I was
required
close.
text.
Uh,
And you said the word pamphlets and college.
I did. And it said failed to mention.
Yes.
That's
Zero.
close enough.
Yeah.
It's a lot of words in there, Jeff.
It is.
There's a lot
I'm
of-
a long writer. It's 90,000 words.
There,
Wait, you will, how many words?
90,000.
Jesus.
That's not including footnotes. 'cause
Q is
I gotta
never.
go on rants
Hey,
sometimes.
he doesn't read a book past 9 words. So 90,000.
If it don't
is quite a
got
bit.
pictures,
no
dude,
pictures,
I'm not
not
reading it.
happening. Not happening. If it don't got pictures.
If it don't
yeah.
got pictures, dude, I'm not taking my time, dude.
Great
to
job.
read.
Great job.
And is it tiny text or is it like big letters?
90,000
How
words
old
is
are you?
90,000 words.
Dude,
What size neck do you want it to be?
like legible, like you know, at a decent
It's
size.
typed. What do you mean legible?
Like
It's not like you have to read somebody's handwriting. At any rate, let's enough.
Yeah.
So, this
Okay.
book, I've got to dive into it, and it's fun. It's amusing. It's basically, it just, as it explains, Jeff kind of goes through, hey, here's a bunch of stuff that you didn't learn in college, but you probably needed to know.
Yeah.
But
for sure.
what I think is kind of fun and interesting is how you kind of came up with the idea to even start the book. So just touch on that
Well,
real quick.
first of all, I didn't even think I was going to college. Like, I thought I was stupid.
like me.
Like, I thought it was real stupid because my dad is dumb as shit. Like, he is dumb. But my mom, she graduated college in 3 years with 2 degrees. My brother was in the gifted program since elementary school, valedictorian, and is now has a finance degree. And I majored in creative writing and popular culture.
Yeah, how'd that work out for you?
Oh, it's doing great. I'm a baker. So, it took me a long time. Like, I had no self-confidence whatsoever when I was in college because I was like, why am I here? Why am I not working construction?
Which is amazing because the man to your right has all sorts of self-confidence and very little intelligence. So,
Well, see, then here's the turning point. I ended up. Oh, we're gonna laugh about depression here for a second, because I was very depressed because I was flunking out of college like crazy. My third junior year. So I went.
Third junior year.
Listen, sometimes it takes people 6 years to graduate college, plus summer, so the years get overlapped. So I went and I saw like a psychologist and I got tested and everything, and then I found out that like I got a 28 on my ACT. It turns out that's pretty good.
yeah.
I didn't know what the ACT was when I took it.
You signed up for.
So then I found out, like, through the psychologist and stuff that I was talking to, was that I was actually pretty smart, but I was completely right brain. Like, I'm all pictures, all visual, and like I can't do any
thank you,
words
sir.
whatsoever, which is thank you.
We're getting served.
Gee,
It's my friend. Shout out to my friend Ivan.
Nice job, Ivan. But
What do you want? Some cute? Oh, good lord.
Oh, dude, you're a lifesaver.
You guys are all such babies.
This is the upload show.
Continue on with your
This is
story,
how a
Jeff.
TV show goes.
yeah, so like I found out that I was actually pretty smart, but I was just like completely visual. That's why I was able to write, but not able to read. Because I could see what I wanted to write, like a movie going in my head, but I can't read.
You had difficulty using your words.
Yes, I am actually a NASCAR driver. Like,
There-
I know how to drive a car, I can't change the oil. Like,
Sure. Fair enough. Fair
That's
enough.
my job, so.
But I mean, touch a little bit now then about the things that you write in this book.
Well, what
So I think
actually
it's fun.
started the book was I was writing for the student newspaper, the BG News, and yeah, there we go. But my first article I wrote was why I hate academic advisors, because like I thought like I had no self-esteem, I had nothing, so I believed every word that they said. Like they're like, oh, you gotta take this, you gotta take these courses, you gotta get all your electives taken out of the way before that. What they didn't account for was me changing my major 3 times, and none of the electives that I took my freshman or second sophomore year.
What did you change your major 3 times? What was your alternate majors?
This is gonna be fun. First, I was pre-law.
All right.
That didn't really work out. I was really good at arguing, but not so much good on the reading part. And then, like, I was in pretty good shape back then. Like, I was playing rugby at BG, and I was coaching wrestling at the local high school. So I was like, why not exercise specialist?
Okay.
That
All
makes
right.
sense, right?
All right. Yeah. So.
Except for when you can't remember any of the Latin words that go to any of the joints of the body, you can only just point the picture and go, I know what that does.
I mean, that doesn't work out very well. No, that's not good.
No, turns out like I got a 0.67 GPA one semester.
I mean, at least you scored.
I passed the only class that I passed. I got an A in, and that was mentoring freshmen.
There you go.
So
It
you
was a
went.
single credit hour, and I was mentoring freshmen so they wouldn't screw up at college.
So you
They
went
would've been
from-
through it 4 years.
You went from pre-law to
Exercise
exercise specialist to creative writing.
and popular culture.
Excuse me, popular culture. I'm sorry, that's important.
All things that are over Rudesky's head. So that's
Yeah.
okay.
We did look at a lot of comic books, though.
Now, did you
Popular
give?
culture.
Really?
Yeah.
Did you give a guide kind of how to live a college life? You know, a lot of kids go to college and nobody tells you, they're like, hey, you're all on your own now. Mom and dad aren't here. You know, a lot of kids don't understand. I mean, goofy
Oh,
things
yeah.
like couponing, buying groceries,
Oh, yeah,
the
like,
whole
I
deal.
got,
Nobody tells you that.
I got one chapter in my book is living college poor, and I talk a lot about how like the kind of food you need to get set on your food because you need to go out at night. Like you're not sitting at home on a Thursday, Friday, or Saturday night.
Right, absolutely.
Because somebody wanted steak.
Right.
Like you're going out and drinking. So what you need to do, one of the first things you need to do is you need to find a friend at Chipotle.
Okay.
You know why?
Why?
Because Chipotle has like this super freshness guaranteed, thing where they throw out their chicken and their steak and their pork 10 days before it expires.
Okay.
10 days before it expires.
He does your research.
I know.
Yeah.
Safe to say Chipotle will not be sponsoring us now. Thanks, Jeff.
So my friend Joe, who worked at Chipotle, he would always volunteer to go on a smoke break when they needed to throw out all the supposedly old stuff. And then me and my friend Drew would roll up to the dumpster, pop the trunk, and get everything thrown in the back of the trunk, because then we would live like kings for 2 weeks.
I think that's good advice. It's very important stuff.
Wait, hold on. I don't know if that's really like live like kings. You know, I'm gonna go to the dumpster and I'm gonna pop that. That's not really like kings.
What's the name before Cobra?
King.
Exactly.
All right.
I don't understand that, but okay. So, let me ask you this, just in case somebody's watching this, maybe they have a great idea for a book, maybe Q all of a sudden learns the English language, wants to write something. Is it difficult? I mean, you're in Cleveland. It's not like a huge market, just like anything else. You know, a lot of people think maybe you need to move to a big city. Was it difficult for you to find a publisher, get that published thing going?
No, actually, it wasn't difficult to find either publisher. It's just like, it's just a lot of time. Like with anything, you know, you can't just go, oh, hey, I'm sending this out. This is gonna work out. And go back to the crib and drink. Like you got to keep following up. You have to keep following up.
Sure.
And you got to keep writing, and you got to keep something going steady. So because like anything you're writing is gonna evolve. Like even as I look back at like some of my blog, I probably shouldn't be saying this, but I'm like, oh wow, I wrote that.
Can I ask you a question?
What's that?
Okay, so you're writing about college, right?
Yeah.
Look, I know a lot of people, and I need to know this right off the bat. Are you writing also about community college? Because I got a lot of friends, and if you're not writing about, are you writing, telling us about community college? Because I went there. I stopped though.
This is a 4-year college, but you want to know a fun thing?
Oh, never mind. Yeah.
I did attend a community college, Tri-C.
You, Tracy, baby, doing it big.
After I graduated from bowling.
Your alma mater.
That was my first choice right off the bat.
If somebody wanted to go with the publishing route, where can they go? Where did you find these guys?
You know, actually, it's just a whole lot of like searching on the web. Like you gotta keep hitting publishers because like as your first book, like you can't find an agent.
Sure.
Because you know what agents want?
Money.
No. They want someone with that has previously wrote.
Right.
Has previously published a book. Or they would want someone that has been referred to them by another agent. So I don't know how you go about getting referred by another agent when you haven't wrote something before. It's a very confusing trail, but your best off is just to go to small town like publishers first and just throw them stuff, throw them links and just keep going at it.
All right. So fair enough. If you are sitting out there in Northeast Ohio and you want to publish a book and you actually have legit writing skills, check the internet. And apparently that's a thing. And while you're on the internet, folks, check out Jeff Biasella, www.requiredtextbook.wordpress.com, and look for his book next August, almost a whole year from now. But we'll remind you. We'll remind you at that point.
This isn't coming out till spring, right?
Yeah. We'll wait. Jeff Biasella. Jeff, thanks so much for joining us here on the show. Appreciate it, man. Stick around. We've got a special performance of Scratch N Riff coming for
you. All right, ladies and gentlemen, each episode we have the Crave performance of the night. Crave reminding you, embrace your passions is their slogan, and so we try to showcase people embracing their passions. And for our house band, it's obviously music. It is their first original performance here on the show that will be seen. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Scratch N Riff.
If you having girl problems, I feel bad for you, son.
than the one that's in my dreams. When the heavens open wide, falling from the stars was an angel in disguise. She gives me everything I need, and all I need is what she gives to me. And I'm gonna get down on my knees, and I'm gonna ask that girl to marry me. When I'm down, she picks me up. She don't mind 'cause she's in love. Never had a girl like that. She's the only one for me. Even when I lose my mind, she's the one who's always there. She's the girl who seems to be better than the one that's in my
If you having girl problems, I feel bad for you,
dreams.
son. I got 99 problems, but a bitch ain't one. Hit me. 99 problems, but a bitch ain't one. If you having girl problems, I feel bad for you, son. I got 99 problems, but a bitch ain't one. Hit me.
She gives me everything I need, and all I need is what she gives to me. And I'm gonna get down on my knees, and I'm gonna ask that girl to marry me. When I'm down, she picks me up. She don't mind 'cause she's in love. Never had a girl like that. She's the only one for me. Even when I lose my mind, she's the one who's always there. She's the girl who seems to be better than the one that's in my dreams. Better than the one that's in my
If you
dreams.
having girl problems, I feel bad for you, son. I got 99 problems, but a bitch ain't one. I got the rap patrol on the gap patrol. Folks that want to make sure my casket's closed. Rap critics to say he's money cash holes. I'm from the hood, stupid. What type of facts are those? If you grew up with holes in your zapper toes, you celebrate the minute you was having dough. I'm like, fuck critics, you can kiss my whole asshole. If you don't like my lyrics, you can press fast forward. Got beef with radio if I don't play they show. They don't play my hits, well, I don't give a so. Rap man trying to use my black ass so advertisers can give them more cash for ads. I don't know what you take me as or understand the intelligence that Jay-Z has. I'm from rags, the richest I ain't through. I got 99 problems, but a bitch ain't one. Hit me. 99 problems, but a bitch ain't one. If you having girl problems, I feel bad for you, son. I got 99 problems, but a bitch ain't one. Hit me. Hit, 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 hit me. 99 problems, but a bitch ain't one. If you having girl problems, I feel bad for you, son. I got 99 problems, but a bitch ain't one. Hit me.
Scratch N Riff, everybody. DJ Donkus, Rob Covert. And real quick here, guys, just plug a couple things. Rob is in a band, obviously, outside of this. The Covert Operation. You got a couple things going on coming up here, Rob. Go ahead and
Actually, I have organized a fundraising concert for my hometown high school, Geneva High School, their vocal department. The junior high choir has been cut as of last year. This is the second year there has been no junior high choir. We got a bunch of music students just sitting in a study hall, not doing what they love to do, not pursuing their dreams. And I think it's a crime. I think the arts are under attack in schools. And if it wasn't for the arts program in high school, I wouldn't be here right now performing on the Up Late Show. And so I decided to fight back, and I organized this huge concert at the high school. It's a brand new school. It's a ginormous auditorium. It seats 750 people, and I hope to fill it. It's $10 at the door, Geneva High School. You can call for pre-sale tickets You can check the internet for look up the high school and call for pre-sale tickets. Come out and see it. Geneva is an awesome town. I grew up there. It's cultivated in music and entertainment and the arts. And Steve actually writes for one of our entertainment magazines, the North Coast Voice magazine. And it's actually distributed out here. You can find it in Cleveland. I wrote an article about it in this issue that has just come out today, in fact. So you can find it online, northcoastvoicemagazine.com, and check out the article. And please come out and support us in our fight towards the anti-art movement.
What's the date on that? One more time, Rob.
That is Friday, August 26th at Geneva High School at 7 p.m.
October, not August.
Thank you. Yeah. October 26th, I'm sorry.
Hey, Donkus,
Yeah.
you got any fun gigs coming up here, buddy?
You can check me out every Tuesday, Kent State, Water Street Tavern every Tuesday. Every Thursday, Barley House right here on West 6 across the street. Next Friday, I'll be at Kent doing an all old school party for homecoming weekend. So if you're a Kent alumni or if you know anybody that currently goes to Kent, we will all be out there partying. All old school party sponsored by Crave. It's called Flava, all old school. I'll be here on Saturday. I'll be at Boston Mills Brandywine spinning for a rail jam sponsored by Monster. I will also be at CSU doing their pep rally for the basketball team, girls and guys. And then from there, I'll be coming to Barley House, rocking out from 10 to 2 in the morning. Check me out at clubtapes.com. All my mixtapes are there. DJDonkus.net, clubedits.com. And you can follow me on Twitter at DJDonkus. DONKIS. He wants to take this. And on Instagram, D0NKIS.
Note to self, what do you give two guys like this, two musicians, time to plug stuff that's going to take forever? That's it. That's our show, everybody. We're going to get Scratch N Riff out on the road at some point soon, so keep an eye out for that. Thanks, everybody. Melissa Reid, Jeff Biasella, with Rescue Hopkins, Chris Clem. One more time, Scratch N Riff. Have a great night, everybody.
Wow.